Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgen Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. So, last night yesterday we had discussed this on a five-wave impulse. And I had also presented an ABC potential as well, where it will just go ABC straight down. And it seems to have taken the ABCDE route. So if this is correct, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is an A, B, C, D, E, and these are the original marking from yesterday. Let's relabel these a little bit better, reposition it. So A, B, D probably will be there, and C is here, and E still has to go. And it'll probably take most of today trying to put the E in. So I think this is pretty interesting because this A, B, C, D, E, in effect, is putting in a higher degree of trend, wave 2. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 becomes wave 1. These are subwaves of a higher degree wave 1. And therefore the A, B, C, D, E become the higher degree subwaves to a higher degree wave 2. So it'll be really interesting where exactly it'll land. It could be down here, here, even way out here if it wants to just go drag it out in sideways motion. So in effect, what it's trying to do is all of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move that it had, this vertical move and this vertical move, it's now digesting it. And that is why it takes a sideways action. It digests the extreme action of the 5 waves because it can't just go on forever like that. Nothing can go vertical forever. And this consolidation phase is necessary to churn the price between the buyers and sellers and reset the stage so that the next leg up could occur. And I think if this is wave 1, wave 2, we've got wave 3. That should take us to 10,000 plus. But let's finish this E wave first. Maybe in the midday update, I'll put a wave count of the wave 3 and the targets. Okay, and this longer term count is still valid, still in progress, and we may be going towards 9,500 or so. So even if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it could poke out a little bit and then come back down and finish the E. But it has broken out of this. Even here, when it broke out of it, it went sideways for a little while to reset the stage for the next leg move up. So this is still in effect. We can go to around 95, 9600 for the D, blue D, and then continue down for the E. This is the bull count, bullish count on our daily scale. And I'm finding that this is still hasn't crossed yet, but it has turned the 12-day moving average has turned just like it did here, and it should continue rising to cross the red line. Now, can it do this? Yes, that's something we need to look out for. It could turn, cross, and then turn down again. Yes, it can. And those usually are indicative of bull traps. But I think this counts pretty well because that wave 1 and wave 2 and wave 2 is a downward pointing wedge, it's still very valid. It retraced 78% of wave 1. And if we can get an MACD buy signal to go along with the wave 3, it would be quite awesome. Now, how do we know that this might be the indication of a bull trap? Well, bear in mind that this is wave 3. So wave 3 moves very violently. It moves vertically and quickly with quite a bit of volume as well. If we don't see those soon, as it rises a little higher and higher, if we don't see those, then we've got something else. Probably this, oops, not that one, this scenario where the D is probably being put in. Because the D doesn't have too much gusto. It just meanders along, incrementally up. Same thing with E. So if we don't see the personality traits of wave 3 coming on, then this whole count will probably have to be put on hold until this E is complete. And if that A, B, C, D, and E complete, so here are the two fractals, subwaves count pretty well as well. We can get the blue D, but and the price can still break out in the D. But then I'd prefer the E. You're much closer to the apex, and usually the closer the price is to the apex before the breakout, the more sustainable the value will be, the uptrend. So I think whichever direction it takes, 1, 2, 3, either this way or this way, the 4-month correction should soon be coming to an end, if not already. Especially if it's in this form, it should have ended already. All right, that's it for this morning. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be back with a midday update with a count of that short-term degree wave 3 and how that pathway might play out. Have a great day.